And by this afternoon, we'll see some warmer weather. We were in the 40s for highs yesterday. Today, we will reach the 50s for highs. So getting a little bit warmer each day. Beautiful sunrise this morning in our Roofing 911 Skycam network in Jasper and in Port Arthur. Sponsored by Market Basket. Cold start this morning, though. We're starting out in the mid-20s in the Lakes area. 25 Jasper. We have 28 Beaumont. 29 in Orange, so as expected, some upper 20s in this morning. Not quite as cold tonight. We'll be in the lower 30s, but still pretty chilly. But once again, highs today we're expecting to reach the 50s. 26 now Waco, 28 Dallas, 15 Oklahoma City, 29 Lake Charles, 30 in San Antonio. Of course, the bulk of the cold air, Great Lakes and Midwest, brutally cold there, 1 degree in Chicago, 1 Minneapolis, 13th in Bismarck, North Dakota. So it's pretty cold stuff. And we're running a little bit warmer than we were, of course, yesterday morning. We had temperatures in the teens to around 20. We're in the mid to upper 20s this morning, but it'll be much warmer this afternoon. Lots of sunshine. We should see highs in the mid to upper 50s later today with light winds. So as we said, we got up into the 40s yesterday. We'll be in the 50s this afternoon. We should reach the 60s tomorrow. Now we're starting to talk a little bit warmer weather before it turns cold again. Tonight, pretty cold, not as cold as this morning, lower 30s, maybe some upper 20s still in the lakes. And as we head into tomorrow, 60s. Boy, that's gonna be nice for highs tomorrow ahead of the next front, which will arrive late Thursday night. Wake up tomorrow morning along Interstate 10, about 31, 32, upper 20s lakes. So improvement continues in those temperatures. Just for now, things looking pretty quiet in the upper atmosphere, more of the west to east flow, but notice how that flow changes by the weekend. Back out of Canada, big buckle in the jet, ridge in the west, deep trough, low pressure, Midwest. That'll pull the cold air right back down into the area for a hard freeze Sunday morning, but at least no precipitation this time. So that is some great news there. Then we start to warm up next week as that flow becomes west to southwest. Your marine forecast, light north winds today, that water temperature at 56, up into the 50s for highs today with lots of sun, low 30s tonight, upper 20s in the lake, so not as cold as this morning. 7-day forecast, 56 today, up into the low 60s tomorrow. Strong cold front moves in though, only 53 for Friday, 35 the low. 28 Saturday morning, so a cold weekend, even though we'll have a lot of sun. 42 the high, that's it. On Saturday, hard freeze Sunday morning, and then finally, next week, we start to warm up and get back to normal.
And we done.
Not completely. We still got
still wintry.
We still got, well, we still have February to go.
Yeah.
I don't see any hard freezes like we've had, and one coming up this weekend, Sunday morning, next week or the week after.
All right.
All right, thank you, Carrie.